You know what I'm saying? I can help people with anything, but I think I want to focus around manifesting money, because that's like one niche I can focus on, because that's what I'm studying. That's what I'm most interested in. Like, I'm not even in a relationship. What's going on, family? It's your man, Miami Patron, back for another video, coming to you from beautiful Los Angeles, California. You already know how it is. You know, we gotta get out of San Diego, and we gotta explore. I'm at my boy Riker's house right now, and we are doing amazing things, guys. What I'm gonna be talking about in this video is this: why your income is inconsistent, why you feel like you have a financial glass ceiling, and why you feel like you're stuck at your income level. And if you're thinking any of those thoughts right now, you are in the right place at the right time. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and tell you why I'm even creating this video. I want to talk about my story when it came to my financials, when it came about my business. So I started my finances my business life when I was 19 years old. I got in a network marketing company in the area of finances, and I ran that for 2.5 years. You see, growing up, my family said, DeAndre, if you want to be successful, you need to go to college. You need to get a degree. You need to go work for somebody, because, you know, if you have a degree, they can never take that away from you. And you see, knowing no better, coming from where my family came from, I believed them. They always told me I had to be if I wanted to be successful, I needed to go down this path. And my environment told me that. So what happened was, I was programmed as a child to believe that in order to be successful, I needed to do X, Y, Z. Okay, so when I got into my first business, I didn't have any experience, but what I did have was a mentor, and this mentor got me going. After 2.5 years, even though I loved the business, I wasn't making enough money, so I had to leave. So I went and did Amazon, I believe, after that. And you can literally look at this throughout my YouTube channel, every business that I started. I went and did Amazon, started making money, you know, was making like $90 a day or something like that, and then 2 months later, it tanked. I was like, okay, Amazon is not the thing. Let me go do Shopify. So I went and did Shopify for a month, ran out of money. I was like, okay, it's not Shopify. Let me go do social media marketing. I made money, but what happened was I got to a financial ceiling. I was making money, then the next month I would lose it. I would make it, lose it, make it, lose it. And I started noticing a pattern. And then after that, I was like, you know what? It's not social media marketing. Let me go do it back to Amazon. And I launched Amazon store, and I made $15,000 my first week. So I started noticing, no matter what, I always made money my first week. I typically made about 5 figures my first week in any business that I started. But what I noticed was I would make it, and then it started slowly dripping off, and I couldn't really figure out what was going on until I started working with my mentor, Bob Proctor. All right, when I started seeking out Bob Proctor, he showed me something called my self-image. You see, my self-image controlled my income. It controlled like a financial thermostat. So I want you to think about this. In your house right now, you have a thermostat, and let's just say it's set at 70 degrees. If you open up your window, and right now it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool right now in downtown LA, and your room drops to like 65 degrees, 66 degrees. You see, your thermostat will turn on just like that, and it'll bring the heat back up. You see, and it will regulate your room at room temperature. You see, we have the same thing in our mind, in our subconscious mind, called our paradigm. You see, this paradigm controls how much money we make, how much we lose. It controls our weight, what kind of people we attract into our life, how we dress, our character, how you run your business. You see, that paradigm was programmed into us as a child, and it now runs our life unconsciously, because 96% of our habits as a human are run through our subconscious mind. And so now here we are trying to run a business, trying to lose weight. You guys probably know what I'm talking about when somebody goes and lose weight, and then a few months later they gain it back. You know why? Because it was that thermostat when it came to their weight. So we have one when it comes to our finances. And so I was looking back. I grew my awareness and I would see that something was going on here. I started noticing a pattern, and I started seeking answers. And the reason you're watching this video is because you are seeking answers. And what Bob Proctor said was, it was my self-image. If I was at $15,000 a month in my Amazon store, and I wanted to get to $100,000 a month, you see, these are two different frequencies. I was thinking at X, I want to get to Y. These are two different people. So in order to begin earning income at this level, I had to raise my frequency. I had to raise first my self-awareness to understand that I have a self-image, to know that I have a financial thermostat. That was step one. Then step two was, okay, now that I know it, the next logical question is this: how do I go from here to here? This is how you change your paradigm. This is how you change the financial thermostat that is keeping you stuck at your financial situation. The one where it feels like you have a glass ceiling. You know you can do more. You know you can grow your company, but you're stuck. Or if it's inconsistent, you make some, you lose some. You make some, you lose some. This is how you change it. You need to reprogram your subconscious mind. You have to raise your self-image. You must begin acting like the person that you want to become. And I was talking to my friend Riker about this. We were masterminding last night, and I said, Riker, we're going for a goal right now. Our goal is to earn $200,000 this week, okay? We can't just put a number on our goal. You see, the subconscious mind only understands two languages. It only understands images and emotion. If you're not using images or emotion, your goal is going in the gutter, okay? And the only way for us to achieve our goals, we must plant it into our subconscious mind. Earl Nightingale said, we become what we think about. But it's so much deeper than just thinking about it. You must plant it into your mind. You see, your mind is the most fertile soil in the world. If you plant a seed of corn and you give it energy, it will grow and it will nourish you. If you plant a seed of nightshade, which is a deadly poison, and you give it energy and care for it, it will grow just the same. You see, we must begin planting new images of the person we want to become. So let's just say in this example, if you're earning $10,000 a month and your goal is to get to $100,000 a month, you would agree with me that you would have to operate at a different level. So here's step number one. Fix in your mind a clear image of what it is that you'd be doing at that level. So if you're earning $100,000 a month, are you wearing a suit? Are you wearing a suit that's tailored? Are you wearing designer clothes? What are you wearing? What are you driving? What are you going to be doing? Are you staying at a resort? Did you get a new apartment? You have to begin getting a clear image, because if you just say $100,000 a month, your mind doesn't understand that. But if you attach the lifestyle that you're going to be living at that income level, now you can begin fixing those images into your subconscious mind. Okay, so now you got clear on what it is that you're going to look like. You have to, number one, relax and calm your mind. Meditate. Put on some audios of some meditation music. That's what I like to do. Whatever you want to do some yoga, but you have to calm your mind. Take a deep breath like this and clear the mental chatter, because you cannot go in and fix a new idea if your mind is full of voices, right? Full of chatter. Now that you calmed your mind, you begin getting emotionally involved in that image. Go and try on some nice shoes. You know, for example, one of the goals that I'm hitting, I have some Balenciagas on, but I want some Alexander McQueen's, and this is kind of like the energy that I'm putting out in the universe. I haven't had time to go look at them, but right now I was in the elevator and I saw a guy that had the same shoes that I wanted. Because I fixed that image into my mind, the universe is gonna give me signs of the things that I want, to say, hey, it's on its way, it's almost here, okay? So when you have a clear image of what it is and you begin getting emotionally involved in it, you see, your subconscious mind is a faithful servant. It will do whatever you tell it to do, whether you tell it to do a bad thing or a good thing. It does not have the ability to accept or reject. So if you begin impressing images of what it is that you want at that income level, it must internalize this. The thoughts that most dominate your subconscious mind form a vibration. Anything that's also on that same frequency as that vibration, you will begin to attract in your life through the law of attraction. And that's how the law of attraction works, is whatever you put out, whatever you think about, you must bring about. But first you must fix that idea in your mind. It's not good enough to just say it, just keep it in your consciousness. You must get it deep rooted and get emotional with it. Because when you emotionalize it and it sinks and you plant that seed, your body will begin moving in that direction. Things will start coming to your life. You'll talk to somebody hits you up, you'll get a text message, hey, come to this event, do this, and then you meet a business owner that scales your business. You see, no more effort is needed to reach higher in life than to aim low in life. You want to do that repetition over and over and over again. For example, right before this video, I got emotionally involved in Miami Patron. So my name is DeAndre. My higher self is called Miami Patron, right? Miami Patron has 1 million YouTube subscribers. When he makes a video, he has 500,000 people watch his video. You see, when I get emotionally involved in that person, I talk to the camera different. When I talk to the camera different, I begin attracting people to come and watch these videos. It's the same thing. You want to sit and you want to get emotionally involved. Do it over and over and over again. First thing in the morning, set an alarm. Do it a couple times throughout the day, because the more you get emotionally involved in the image that you want to create at the income level, you're going to begin shattering your old paradigm, planting new seeds, and then the consistency that you want in your business. The consistency you want in your income is gonna be there. You're gonna shatter that glass ceiling you feel on your income, and everything is going to explode in your direction. You know what I'm talking about when you see people make huge financial quantum leaps in their business, their income, their personal life, whatever it is that they're working for, and you see these huge, like expansive quantum leaps, is because they changed the paradigm. They didn't work harder. Yes, they worked, but they did not work harder. They worked smarter by changing the vibration and the things they're attracting into their life through the law of attraction. Guys, hope we got a lot of value from this video. If you guys want to hop on a one-on-one call, I do work with Bob Proctor. I'm a consultant helping people get clear on their goals and how to get to their higher self and get to quantum leaps when it comes to their health, wealth, and relationships. Make sure you subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Coming from downtown Los Angeles, Miami Patron out.